Welcome in, everybody, to Intelligent Aces, episode number 39, I think. I don't know. I've kind of lost count at this point. I've been dealing with some crap before the podcast started. I've let the other guys know. I literally just showed up in the chair about 20 minutes ago, tried to set up everything. So we're going to see how this goes. Welcoming back Nightingale. We got Nemo Mimi returning, and Doobs is back again. Finally back. After your hardships or your wife telling you couldn't play anymore or whatever it was. So my wife said I can't come out and play no more, guys. But since we got Doobs here, I'll go ahead and share this. We'll jump right into some stuff. I found something for Doobs. Share my screen. It's not a bad thing. It is Superman related. And it's not a bad thing, though. 3 students made the Superman game no one else has quite been able to. And it's now on PS5 as the team gears up for a full fat sequel. So this was let's see. The Superman game we've always wanted is now on PS5. No one's quite been able to make the Superman game like everyone's been begging for, from the infamous flop on Superman 64 to various tie-ins. No game is totally captured. So yeah, Undefeated. So I did actually play Undefeated. I have it on Steam. It was pretty fun. It was pretty bare bones, from what I can remember. But now they're talking about it's coming to PS5 and hopefully, yeah, a full fat sequel, which means an actual sequel would be pretty fantastic for this game. Has anybody played this Undefeated? I think it's free. I got a trailer. I'll show you a trailer here. Go full screen. Fuck off, dude. What? Full screen is unavailable. How about you suck my dick? I'll fucking make a full screen, mother. Yeah. It's a 5-year-old video. It's a 5-year-old game. I can't type. Oh, game. 19 minutes. Here's the official trailer. We'll just watch this. I know I haven't shared it yet. I gotta get into it. So, from what I can remember, the flying and stuff felt really good in this game, but like the combat was very like one button press kind of deal. So this kind of comes off like they say Superman, but like they could make an Invincible game at this point, you know, from the. Dilated. Look at him ragged all the way. Like I said, I think this is free to play on. Oh wait, no, this is new. I haven't seen this. So that Undefeated, that tech demo, that was what I played. I haven't seen this before. He's fucking hawking fucking key blasts and shit. Right? I mean, it's crazy to me. Everybody's like, oh, you can't make a good Superman game. It's like, I don't know. Anybody that's making games right now, I don't think they can make good games anyway, period. Bro. They're definitely not made for me. They're not made for fucking anybody. No, it's the modern audience. They're made for the modern audience. As you can tell by all of the modern audience that played Dustborn. Yeah. We're going to look at the charts here in a minute and see how many people still playing that game. So this looks really cool. Well, I would show Concord, but it's done. Yep, the 6th. The 6th. It was online for 14 days. We talked about this on the podcast last week, right before it shut down. So this looks really cool. Like this is I'm curious now if this is on Steam or not. Undefeated Genesis. The mix next August. Announcement trailer next August 2023. This is from a year ago, so I don't know. I'd be curious to see when and if this comes out. So this is also what Anthem should have been like too, where you fly around, in like an open world. Yeah. Well, no, it was never a Destiny killer because EA made it. Just like how they did Battlefield, because that was supposed to be a Call of Duty killer, but EA made it, so they fucked it all up. Well, right. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I guess Call of Duty felt technical in a way, but yeah, at the same time, it's pretty cartoony too. Battlefield, yeah, Battlefront destroyed. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing too, and that's the reason why it's also super sad about what the Star Wars stuff is, because Ubisoft. This is the first time another studio has made a Star Wars game in like the last 10 years. I think EA has had the like sole rights to make Star Wars games for like almost 10 years or something like that. And this Outlaws was going to be the first game coming out, a Star Wars game that wasn't published by EA. It was done by Ubisoft. And honestly, like Ubisoft from like 2 or 3 years ago, I was still all on board. Like I love Ubisoft. I have a shit ton of Ubisoft games. Pretty much anything post like 2021 and DEI stuff is kind of squashed all of these studios. Go ahead, Mike. Right. I think so. Lucas Games. I'll just look up the license, I guess, and see. Game, games and interactive experience. Lucas Games. I think they probably still have this. Well, see, yeah, here's like the new Indiana Jones game is going to be from Lucas Games or whatever. So, yeah, I've skipped talking about it several times because I don't care for the most part. So Lucas Games, it's so they're still, yeah. I don't know why they have fucking Sea of Thieves here. What is this? Lucasfilms.com. Like, see it. This is Lucasfilms.com. I got Sea of Thieves here. Uh, Monkey Island. Oh, is this Monkey Island? Is I'm guessing some kind of. I have no idea. It may be some tie-in to Lucas. I don't have any idea. I've never heard of that before. Um, yeah, it looks like it's still all under Lucas, but at the same time, like I said, with EA had like exclusive rights to make, so that's why like all of the Battlefront games and um, uh, the Jedi Survivor, Fallen Order, whatever, all those games were all EA, and they kind of squandered it, honestly. Like they made money off the Battlefront games, but I think it hurt them because it was Battlefront doing it, and they just keep shitting the bed and trying to push product out too soon, which is what happened to Anthem. They're like, it can make us money now if we sell it like right now, right? Like it's not done. Well, we can still probably sell it right now, right? And then like these board members push and push and push, and then it's an unfinished game, and it never got finished. Yeah. it was fun, like mechanically, from the movement around the mechs, like it needed some work, but for the most part, it felt like flying around as like Iron Man and shit. Like it felt pretty good. It just was a buggy fucking mess. Like I said, I never beat the campaign because I got to a point in the story. I would do the story mission, and it had this like in card, like final wrap at the end of the mission, like who did the most damage or whatever. Like it'd show like all four players. It was all online, always online or whatever. And it would freeze at that ending card, and then not actually save my progress, and I'd have to redo that mission again because it would just buggy there. And then I just kept coming down, and then they're like, well, we're gonna pull it back off the market, and we're gonna work on it, and we're gonna make it better. And then 2 years later, they said we're not gonna be working on this game anymore. No, I just didn't want to put any more money into it. That's basically what it was. Like they very well could have finished it or whatever. Which is also why. So I started playing Metal Gear Solid 5: Phantom Pain again. I had beaten it on my PS4 when it came out 9 years ago, or sometime around then. But like this game has sucked me in, dude. Like I am all in. I'm just wanting to play it every chance I get. Every time I sit down, I'm like, I want to play Metal Gear. I want to go fucking shoot dudes with a tranquilizer, tie a balloon to their fucking belt, send them out, like get them sucked up into the air and shit, and then capture them back to my base like Pokemon and whatever. Like, oh, this guy's got a fucking A+ rating. You're mine, motherfucker. Trank dart. Go to sleep. And that's just, I mean, it's fun. Like the gameplay loop is so rewarding, and that game is not finished, because Kojima left before the game was actually finished. Like he parted ways with Konami before Metal Gear Solid 5 was actually finished. Now so when you actually go through the story, it does really well up until about 2/3 into the game, and then like the last third of it feels very rushed. Like it's just everything all at once. Like it doesn't really. It just feels really rushed once you get to the very end, and then after you get to the end, there's a whole new list of bonus missions that show up that should have been tied into the main game, but because Kojima left, they're like, well, we've got all this stuff, we might as well just shove it in here. And so they're like side quests and whatnot, but they would have been worked out well enough as like in the game. They just had to be edited in or wrote in the correct order or whatever. Still, yet super fun game. Love the gameplay. Oh, dude. Well. Uh-huh. Psycho Mantis. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So and it and if you got it and had because so that game came out right as the DualShock came out, the first one. So a lot of people still had the original PlayStation controller without the thumbsticks, but and the rumble. But if you had the DualShock with the rumble and it said I can with my mind I can control it. This is layer. It prompts you on the screen. It says lay your controller down on the floor like on a hard surface, and then he'll vibrate it like to move it around the floor or whatever. The game will actually do this shit, and also will read your movement. So if you're aiming at him when it's plugged into the player one port, you can't hit him. You have to unplug your controller, plug it into the player two slot to be able to beat the boss. That's fucking Kojima, man. That's Kojima. And like I said, and he would also read yeah, it would read it would yeah, it tell you about other games you played because it read your memory card. You think about that? No, now if a game does that shit now, it's like, get the fuck out of my PC, motherfucker. You're in too deep. Like, get the hell out of here. Was exactly. Wait, I didn't put that picture. What the fuck? Why is that up there? you go. You're going to these websites? Hey, now wait. What's up? So yeah, Metal Gear's fun. Like honestly, dudes, it's a great series to get into, and really you should start at like just Metal Gear Solid from the PS1, you, and play through. Metal Gear Solid 3 is the one I skipped, and luckily, I don't have it pulled up here, but so they're making Metal Gear Solid 3 remake, or it's called Metal Gear Solid Delta, and it's a 1-for-1 shot for shot in Unreal 5 version of Metal Gear Solid 3. And like it shows side by side, same voice lines, same everything, all the animations. It's literally a 1-for-1 take of the PS2 game, in rendered up for like all new graphics, all new skins in Unreal 5, and it looks fucking fantastic. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Like, oh yeah. Yeah, and like I said, I always said that Kojima was almost too crazy, because once he got his own studio, then he came out with Death Stranding. He needed somebody to rein him in. Because he made basically a walking simulator. By all accounts, I'd heard a lot of people actually really liked the game. To me, it seemed weird, but yeah. You play Amazon delivery apocalypse, basically, with a baby. Yeah, with a weird baby and like slime monsters, and I don't know, like yeah, basically, yeah. Um, yeah. Well, no, they're it's like these. It's a weird like multi in Death Stranding. It's like a weird multi-dimensional like ooze that if you touch it, it like sends you to a different timeline or some fucking weird. I don't know this. I don't know the lore. I just like bits and pieces I picked up on. Why? What is this? This is HD. This is like all the way up. What the hell? Yeah. So this is the remake game. Uh, Look how good this shit looks. Let's- Oh yeah. So here's a side by side of PS2 current. Right? Really, I don't understand why Capcom has not brought Dino. Like they've remade all the Resident Evil games at this point. Why not do Dino Crisis? Well, it's okay, guys. The Switch 2 is coming out. It's gonna be amazing. Probably, maybe. Well, all right. Since we brought it up, uh, right? I got there's a bunch. There's more articles. Let's be honest. So okay, I just started clicking on headlines and had PlayStation in it. I don't know what they said, so we'll see. We'll check it out here. Um, Analyst predicts PS5 to sell 106.9 million units by 2029, including 12.8 million for the PS5 Pro sales. I don't know where they're getting these numbers because I don't. I mean, if they're talking about in money, they're going to make $107 million in money. Yeah, maybe that'll happen. But like actual units, launch a line shipment figures for the PS5. It is 1.8 million units behind the PS4 as of June 30th, 2024. The PS5 is at 61.7 million units shipped as of said date and has sold over 56 million as of April 30th. This is all this year. So they've only sold 56 million units. They've shipped 61.7. And you got to think about it, this thing has been out since 2021. Like it's hard to realize that it's already been 3 years since this console has been out, but it has. And honestly, I have one now. I bought it to play Stellar Blade and Rise of the Ronin, and I haven't touched it. I haven't turned it on in like 2 or 3 months now. I don't. Well, see, that was the thing we talked about. We talked about this last week on the podcast that one of the Sony's execs was like, we don't have enough IP, like original IP. No, that's the thing, because they were like, we don't have enough IP. They didn't list Spyro. They didn't list, or not. I guess Spyro's not them anymore, but like Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Infamous, God of War, Ape Escape, Resistance: Fall of Man, Killzone, like all of these IPs that they've already had and launched or whatever. Like, oh, we don't have enough original IPs. They've got a shit ton more. Plus, like the God of War series, Twisted Metal. Nobody's done shit with Twisted Metal in freaking years. Honestly, like I'm surprised nobody's announced a new game because the series on, is it Peacock or some shit? Supposedly did really well. Like they're already shooting a second season of it. There's a live action Twisted Metal show on Peacock. Yes. Hmm. Yep. Killzone. Yep. Well, SOCOM. Yeah, nobody's ever done Siphon Filter in so long. I love the waddle run that he did. Remember running with Gabe as his run, his legs did like this weird motion as you ran. That's PS1 though. That's like fucking years ago. Um, yeah, no, like I said, it was. Oh, comment was deleted. Comment was deleted. Comment was deleted. What? After seeing the price point announced for PS5 Pro, his figure is, it sounds like a pipe dream. Comment was deleted. What was all deleted? That's hilarious. Let's just click over here to this. PS5 Pro releases November 7th for $700. €699. €799. What is that symbol? Is that pounds? And then now yen is over here for 119,000 yen. What is this weird E? Yeah, this is euro. I don't know what that symbol is. It's a E. That's what I was thinking is pound, but I thought pound was worth the same or more as. They both look like E's with the line through it, though. I don't know. Yeah, dude, I can't help it. I don't know how to blow this up and make it bigger. I can't. I guess I can zoom. I guess I can make it better. Where's the? There we go. There's the thing. So which one? So the Euro is 2 lines or 1 line? Mother trucker. My ADHD demands Euro symbol. It's both. No, let's see. So Euro design, like symbol of Euro high risk. Like what the fuck? No, the 2 line is Euro. What is the other one? Must be pound sterling, I guess. Yeah. Oh, here's a fucking. Yeah, too high. Too high is the correct answer, Alex. Which I want to say I want to bitch. Okay, I want to bitch about the disk drive, but like I never put one in my PC either. I did buy the disk drive version PS5 though. Like I did buy the one that I bought did have a disk drive in it, but so I dusted off a relic of a CD case of old mixed CDs, old burns. Yeah. Oh, snap. Yeah. HD. So I bought like I've been running wired Xbox controller, just hardwired into my PC to play games or whatever. I hate it. I hate wires. I fucking hate wires. So I bought a dongle. What I didn't realize is these stupid fucking battery packs because I've been running PlayStation so long that I didn't realize that Xbox has battery packs that need to fucking be charged. So I had to order battery packs and chargers because so I could run it wireless. I still can't run it fucking wireless yet. Is that an Elite? I've got one of those. I got a GameStop version one too. Is that a oh oh okay? It's not the Elite one though, right? Oh nice. I tried to twist that one in two a couple weeks ago. I have a video of that. So this was me playing Black Myth Wukong. I was a bit pissed off at that game. A bit. Uh huh. Yeah. It was rough. It was a rough day. I still haven't finished the game. I quit and started playing Metal Gear. Yeah. Well, honestly though, I got bored of Black Myth Wukong. Um, so Black Myth Wukong. Here's my non-sales pitch at this point. I bought it. It looked really good. It is a very pretty game. If your PC is stout enough to run it. If not, it's going to look a little grainy. Still looks good. It just got a little like little pixelation to like find hairs and stuff on your face or whatever. The biggest part of it, the biggest letdown for the game is there's not a lot of game to it. It's boss fight to boss fight to boss fight to boss fight. There's no platforming. You play a monkey that cannot fucking climb anything in this environment, which honestly, pretty sad. There's no puzzles. There's nothing other than combat. That's it. And the combat is not even that good. buy Stellar Blade, you'll appreciate it better. You'll appreciate it more. Well, there's that, but uh, honestly though, I thought the combat was deeper in Stellar Blade than it is in Wukong. Yeah. So here's the thing. I'm not saying don't get it. Don't buy the deluxe edition. Don't spend the extra $10 like I did because it's not worth it. Because it gave me a different outfit and a different staff that I basically upgraded past like 20 minutes into the game. So I was like, this sucks. Apparently, you can upgrade that stuff toward the end too. My buddy that's beat it told me you could. There is more DLC for the game coming out. I'm not saying like don't buy it. You'll regret your purchase or whatever because you might not. You may enjoy it, and most of the boss fights and stuff that I played, I actually enjoyed fighting. I just kind of got bored of the same loop. You know what I mean? Like, just I don't know. After about the 20th boss I fought, I was like, well, this is fun, but like, it's all I'm doing is fighting bosses. So, like, no, I haven't, but I'm sure. Yeah, I need to. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. PS5 Pro will be a digital console currently available. Disk drive is available as a separate purchase. So you have to buy like a plug-in disk drive, I guess. However, it does include a two terabyte SSD, while the PS5 Slim included a 1 terabyte. Um, yeah, no, I think they're M.2s because honestly, like I will say, the speed of the PS5 is much snappier than old consoles were. Like there was a bit of all old consoles always had like a bit of a lag time in between stuff or whatever. Almost no lag, almost no loading screens. Like playing Ghost of Tsushima, I played all the way through that game and stuff. Like you fast travel and like the screen blacks out and then lights back up. Like there's like no loading screens and stuff in between. So yeah, right. Well, yeah. So I don't know what. Are you trying to justify their up cost or whatever? So right, GPU, yeah, 67 more compute units in the PS5 console and 28% faster memory. Overall, this enables 45% faster rendering for gameplay that makes the experience much smoother. They have added ray tracing, which is fine, I guess. AI-driven upscaling, I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, I really don't. I'd have to see that in action for it to make a difference, I guess. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a graphical workaround, it's like a technical workaround for things. Well, and that's the thing too, because they're not guaranteeing this console still doesn't guarantee you'll be able to play at 60 FPS. That's the sad part, right? Yeah. Mhm. Right. Well, that's the thing. There's really not because they don't have any exclusives anymore. Well, it's not. It's not even that. Like God of War comes out for PC next week. The new one, God of War Ragnarok. Yep, the 19th of September. Yep. Which I thought I wanted to play it too, but like I'm like, do I try to find it on sale on PS5 or do I just get it on PC? Because it's gonna be the same game. Let's be honest. Like it's it's made for PlayStation. Well, I mean, but I have a PS5 like right there. I could just get it on PlayStation. You know what I mean? And play it on PlayStation. It would be no different. I may be able to get it cheaper too instead of the $70 brand new price again. No, you're right. Probably not. But so yeah, so it's humbling to see how game creators have embraced the latest technology of PS5 Pro. Several games will be patched with free software updates for gamers to take advantage of PS. Like they say, these updates, like they're coming. These games are coming out on PC anyway. Like, what are they patching in? Like that's the graphical. Like, oh, they can take advantage of the PS5 Pro's graphical enhancements. Like it's already on PC too. Alan Wake 2. Mm-hmm. Stop reading at 800 euros. Add more money for disk drive. Add more money for the stand. Let's read these comments because this article is sucking the PlayStation's dick. Let's be honest. It's all like, oh, this is all the good things about it. Let's read the comments. This is an insane price. For $700, I would just build a PC. By early next year, we will have the GPU generations revealed from NVIDIA, AMD, and Intel. You should be able to build a rig with a GeForce 5060 or AMD Intel equivalent for around $700 by probably March of next year. I would say $1,000 gets you a pretty decent mid-range PC. If I was to build mine, like I've got more than 1,000 in mine now, but I've also bought parts and bought parts and bought parts. But like if I was to just buy those parts that I have in my PC right now, it'd be about $1,000, and it'll run any game pretty much, like except for Black Myth Wukong. Every other game I've played this year has been set to high, at almost max frame rates. Like I just have no issues with it. Yeah, I don't know. Like I think it's bad. Yeah, I mean that's the big thing too. Like there's you have to buy controllers, you have to buy the games for it, you have to buy a disc drive, you have to buy a stand to get all these things. You gotta buy all these things, and then you also have to pay. I think you can do like a $10 a month to like PlayStation Plus membership to be able to play online. That's the minimum. So that's $120 a year just to play online with your friends. Or you could save that $120 a year and build a PC. And then if you want to play, get you 2 games or 1.5 games, I guess. Yeah, three bags of groceries. Right. Right. It's ridiculous. So I don't know, man. I think this is a Sony L. This is an L in Sony's column. Another one, and they have been full of L's this year. All right, dubes. All right. Well, here's the thing. Don't buy a PlayStation. Don't don't buy a PS5 now. Just buy a better monitor. You will be much happier with your purchase. Well, there you go. Or dubes, or you could not buy a PlayStation and buy 2 monitors. Nice. You can't hurt those things, and that's the weird part too. Because I didn't give a ton for these monitors. I think I gave a couple $100 for both of my monitors a piece. Like 250 or something like that. I don't remember. But my other monitor over there, I gave like $80 for. But But then you could go buy a 65-inch TV for like $300 now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only thing that's ever come down in price is TVs. It's literally everything else has gone up. TVs, only thing that's come down. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, oh, here. I clicked away too. Right, right. uh, somebody said PC for $700 is not gonna get you anywhere near a PS5 Pro in terms of graphical quality. The NVIDIA GeForce 4080 is going to set you back $1,000 by itself. I highly doubt the PS5 Pro comes anywhere close to a 4080 in terms of performance. Yeah, that's true. The closest AMD card is a 7900X with 61 teraflops boost clocks. PS5 Pro has 30 teraflops. Yeah, so you're... Yeah, the T-flops, the teraflops, or whatever. Some stupid technical term that they come out with years ago to try to say how fast something was going or whatever. I want to say the PlayStation is using an AMD card or a version of it. I think it was. I think they're using AMD. It's not like an actual AMD card with or one you could put in your PC. Yeah. So I read an article a while back that Xbox was talking about going the route of like graphics cards. So instead of buying an Xbox, like a Microsoft Xbox, you could buy like a MSI Xbox or a Gigabyte Xbox. You know, like the people who make like graphics cards, those peripheral companies can make their own Xbox or whatever. And honestly, PlayStation ought to just fucking do that. But I also said the PlayStation could have made a killing if they just sold a fucking USB stick that had the PlayStation logo on it, call it PlayStation Stick or whatever, and that's your fucking key. You put it in your PC, and then you can just download it. You can buy all your PlayStation games and play them on your PC. Like PlayStation Stick, they could have sold that fucking dongle for $100, and they'd have made a fucking killing off it, and they wouldn't have had to make shit else. You know what I mean? Because they'd have had 10 cents in that little bastard instead of all this console bullshit, and that's it. The console wars would have been done. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's so weird to me. We're still arguing about this stuff years later. Like, I've become solely PC master race in the last 4 or 5 years. It's my birthday. That was my birthday, September 9th. All the good stuff happens then. Space Marines dropped September 9th this year. No. No, I had some buddies that are playing it. They really like it. It looks really good. I just don't know if it's something that I want to play. I really don't know. It's kind of like a Dark Souls-y co-op game. Like there's like timed button things to like do melee kills or dodges, perfect dodges and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not super opposed to it, but like same time I'm not super sold on it either. Welcome Hub, a new personalized space on the PS5 home screen will gradually roll out across regions, so there's more like customization, I guess. Customization. Yeah, that. Oh, fuck. Are you serious?
Was delayed.
God damn it.
Nope. I heard my voice.
You did now because I unmuted it.
Oh, no.
I thought I unmuted when we came in.
Oh, we were muted this whole time?
Of course we were. Why not? course we were. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't we have fucking scuffed audio issues?
I fucking love it.
Every time.
I fucking hate streaming. Thank you, Hellcrest. Country boy, welcome in. Hellcrest, welcome in.
What's up, everybody?
That means the whole thing's fucked
Hellcrest
too
comes in
because
and saves my streams multiple times with, "Hey, this isn't working." What?
the recording. That means the recording was fucking muted too.
Oh no! I'm sorry.
This is the
Oh well.
You're simply the best. Ba, ba, ba.
Hey, country boy, how you doing?
Oh well. Who
I
cares?
love
I think I'm just gonna fucking delete my goddamn Twitch channel. Fuck's sake. Just gonna unplug from the internet and disappear and just go live in the woods and shoot my bow.
There you go.
I'm fucking
All right.
Return to Hunter.
yeah, I'm just gonna fucking get the hell out of here. I'm tired of this shit.
Until a drone finds you and then says,
doing
"All right,
pretty good,
come pay your
country boy."
taxes."
Nah, I'm gonna be shooting them drones out of the air with a bow. This is a fucking no-fly zone. Get the hell out of here. What was I at? I'm here somewhere. I fucking lost myself now. Oh, here we go. We got a former Blizzard boss says a $700 PS5 Pro is really more like a $350 upgrade because it is aimed at people who can trade their PS5s in at places like GameStop. Well, good fucking luck on that. How many
No,
GameStops
GameStop don't give you shit.
How many GameStops are still
GameStop's-
open around you?
Oh fuck, that's true too.
One.
Exactly.
Maybe one. Hold on.
I've got one in town, and I think the one about an hour away still is open, but they're not as popular as the one in our town.
So
Yeah, I only got one an hour away.
there was a tweet earlier today that somebody had tweeted that he traded in his PS5. His original PS5 right now they're having a special deal on them, and he got like $410 trade-in credit at a GameStop or something for his PS5. Like there was like a special bonus or whatever, and he said, "Well, now I'll only have to pay like $300 for a PS5 Pro. I gotta wait 2 months. I won't have a PlayStation, but it's fine." I'm like, "Well, okay, I guess if that's your prerogative, but still,
You're
yeah,
still having to come out of pocket $300,
Right.
Bro.
right."
All right, let's see here. Stores.
Yes, the PS5 Pro is an eye-watering.
There is actually a GameStop about 20 minutes away from me.
There's still one in my town. I don't know if it's open. If they do open, I don't know. They may. It's so weird too because if you ever go on the job listings, they still have like GameStop applications on the job listings. For whatever reason, they're always hiring, but they never hire anybody because
I know. I used to try and get hired by GameStop a lot, and I'd go in there and I'm like, "Hey, I put in my application for the 15th time.
right.
You guys still need people?" And they're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Then look at my fucking application."
That's just it. I think they have to say that. So there's a YouTuber Camelot331 who worked at GameStop for like 11 years or something like that and got fired and then like has basically been exposing them since that's what he kind of how he got YouTube famous, more or less, is his like all of his weird GameStop stories and the bullshit that went down while he was working there. They're pretty shady. The whole company pretty fucking shady. And right now,
Not surprising.
as of a few months ago, like if you buy, like they'll ask you if you want to buy the protection or whatever, their protection plan through them,
Oh yeah, no, their protection plan ain't shit.
they won't honor it.
Not unless you got that.
They will
fucking,
they will still sell it to you, but they won't actually honor it.
Not unless you got that receipt, which is why I always keep mine in the cases. That way, when they try to go, "Oh well, it's not on your record," I can sit there and go, "Oh well,
Yeah.
damn, you must not be able to read."
And they'll try to also add in all their extra shit. They'll put it all on your receipt before they ask you about it,
Mhm.
and then you have to tell them to take it off. They're crooked, man. They're crooked as fuck, and that's coming down from like the bosses telling all the employees to do these things. It's crooked as shit.
So I actually have a GameStop Retro,
Hmm.
17.18 miles away from me.
So they've already opened up the retro one, which is another fucked up thing too. He was
Retro?
so they're
It's where they're now going back selling Xbox 360,
Super
Nintendo
Nintendo
64.
Super Nintendo cards, Game Boy cards, all those like old
You know what GameStop used to be?
old game cartridge cards.
Why they gotta say retro? That just makes me feel old.
Well,
You are.
yeah, it's
Let's just admit it.
Oh, I'm not even 30 yet.
I have a
Yeah.
hard time believing that retro GameStop retro is gonna stick.
It won't because there's one of the Camelot's videos from last week or whatever. He was saying they've already done this. They did this like when I was still working there about 6 or 7 years ago, and they were giving away. They were selling all these games for so much. He said this dude came in with a box of all these Nintendo games or whatever, and he gave him like $3,000 or some shit in cash for all of these Nintendo games. And he said the dude came back the next day with obviously a whole another box of Nintendo games, but only the ones that paid the most money. And he tried to call him out. He said, "I've got a console back here. Let's plug these in and see if these work." And his manager said, "No, you've got to buy them."
Bruh.
And he's like, "They're fakes." He's like, "Doesn't matter. We can't. They got to have the numbers that they actually purchased enough, whatever, blah blah blah, to resell or whatever." So
That
he
is so
had
stupid.
he paid for these games that were obviously fake because they were all shipped out to a warehouse, and then when they were shipped back to be sold, they were all the fake cards because they never fucking checked them at the warehouse either. So GameStop is the most crooked place ever. All right, let's see. No. Cookies. Ubisoft investor wants to dethrone Ubisoft's founders so Ubisoft can lay off more developers. Tencent.
Seems like a-
Yeah, Tencent. And so Tencent has been trying to buy Ubisoft for years. Like, I remember this was a thing that came out like 2016 or 2017. Tencent was trying to buy out Ubisoft or trying to lower their stock to buy out Ubisoft. And they didn't sell. Now it's looking like they may get forced into selling. But honestly, they've shot themselves in the damn foot. Because it's still like, if you look at Ubisoft's like picture of their staff or whatever, it's all... Obviously, it's very diverse and inclusive.
Yep.
Photo 2024. Yeah, it's oh my gosh. Ubisoft Quebec. It's all women. Oh no.
Is it really?
They're doomed. They're doomed.
Why?
Look at this.
Oh my god.
I've hit the wrong button. This button.
I'm pretty sure my eyes aren't
Oh.
deceiving me.
Oh my god.
I see the reason.
You know, as a fellow woman, I look at that and I cringe.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do?
What do? You fucking smack them upside the head and you tell them to start thinking about what they're doing before they open up their goddamn dumb mouth.
Gotta take the right to vote away.
That's not like they got a brain anyway.
Put them back in the kitchen.
Oh,
That's
I
it.
almost said that, I'll be honest.
Wow.
oh.
Oh no, Chase is sexist. Yes. Yes, I am. It's fine. I'll own it.
You know what? Everyone's allowed to have their own little bit of whatever, but that's just that.
You know what? You know what though? Back when times were sexist, you know what we had? We had good goddamn video games. That's what we had. Fuck. We don't have this. We didn't have this trash like we have now with all this inclusivity and blah blah blah. We didn't have all that. We had games for men, for real men.
Yep.
We didn't have all this effeminate BS. We gotta talk about our feelings.
Even when I was
They
a
made
kid, I
Kratos
still liked
cry.
playing
Those
games.
sons of bitches.
Like, when I was a kid, some of my favorite games were like GTA. I loved, Spyro was always a big one, but any of y'all ever play the game Tribes Battle Assault?
No.
It was so goddamn fun. Kind of like a, come on, brain. The guys kind of look like how the Halo people look, the Spartans, and you could choose between light, heavy, and middle class. Sorry, I'm trying to think.
Tribes, you said?
Yeah, Tribes. 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 I still have a copy of it somewhere.
Tribes.
I fucking love that game.
Tribes.
Battle Assault.
Battle Assault. Battle Ass. Not
Ass.
Assault is still not showing up. Battle Assault.
I don't know. Hang on.
Tribes Battle Assault. Maybe I didn't spell.
Tribes.
Games that infuriate me to no end. Tribes Aerial Assault. Aerial
That could
Assault.
be it. That could be it. Tribes.
Oh yeah. This is it. Yeah, this is old school Halo looking.
Yeah.
I mean,
I loved this
My
game.
God, it looks like Unreal Tournament.
I loved this game as a kid. I always played as the heavy class and just fucking.
Oh shit, they can fly.
Yeah. Also, if you
Aerial
were really
assault.
lucky, you were able to get onto the mountains in the background and you could just snipe people from there.
Nice.
It was broken.
Plasma turret fried. Tribes
Yeah,
Battle Assault.
these are the kind of games that I like to play as a kid. I don't see why people are like.
Honestly, that's like I said. I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 5, which is a 9-year-old game, and having a shit ton of fun with it. And I haven't. Honestly, the last game that's really sucked me in that hard was Ghost of Tsushima, and that's really bit like. And Elden Ring too, I guess. Elden Ring sucked me in. I played a lot of Elden Ring. But as far as like just single player narrative open world type games that like have a good story or whatever, and like Metal Gear Solid 5's story is fucking weird because it's Kojima, but because there's a virus that if you speak a certain language, that virus, if you understand that language, it will kill you. I don't know, dude. Like it's fucking weird, bro. Like it's real weird.
Don't speak Ligma.
No, seriously, like
Ligma.
if certain person is infected with like the English language virus or whatever, it could kill everybody that speaks English. I don't fucking know, dude. Like they don't. I just remember bits and pieces of how that fucking game worked, but like, yeah, it's a language virus. I don't know. It's words are bad, people. Words are bad. Okay, let's bring up this Indiana Jones deal. Because I actually haven't been looking too much into this. This is also about Games Radar. We've been seeing a lot of Games Radar stuff this week. When you purchase through the links of our site, I don't give a shit. Despite Machine Games making two of the last generation's best FPS games, the team isn't pushing gunplay as the main path forward in Indiana Jones: The Great Circle. Oh yeah, I forgot to read the title. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle devs put a focus on the danger level of using guns because Indy doesn't have superpowers. Yeah, this title doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, don't use guns because he's not a superhero. You're saying a superhero makes you... Guns makes you a superhero? Fuck yeah, let's go. Superhero right here. The team views guns as more of a fallback solution, like Indy did when he was fighting the dude with the sword. Spoiler. He just shoots him. Rather than the main focus of the speaking to edge...
ruined the movie right there.
Yeah, I ruined a fucking
That
40-year-old
wasn't even
movie.
in the script.
Yeah, he felt...
No, he was also had 102-degree fever that
Yeah, he
day.
felt-
He's just like,
he felt
Oh my
like-
god, that's right.
Yeah.
Dude was dying.
Axel Torvinus. That's a great name.
Torvitas.
Says Axel Torvinus. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's how I'm going to go with it. We do not encourage gunplay. He's lame. I fucking hate this guy. It is not being pushed as the primary way forward. The primary way forward is to whip it and whip it good. I mean, use your wits and your whip. Indiana Jones isn't a character who is going to win shootouts with dozens of people. That's right. He's not as good as Nathan Drake. He often uses his wits to outsmart the enemy. Does he, though? To avoid conflict altogether, Torvinus, Indy doesn't have any superpowers. Very often, you can tell that it is not easy for him to be in a fight. At the end of the day, he's a teacher and somewhat clumsy archaeologist. Yeah, he is. He just happens to have a passion that puts him in weird situations constantly with enemies and traps. So if there's a lot of puzzle mechanics in this game, like it could be good, like very Tomb Raider-esque. Who's making this? Machine Games? And it's a first-person game.
Ooh, that'll be different.
First-person whip simulator. It's a first-person Dom simulator.
Ooh. I can't wait for the mods to come out. Everybody in gimp suits.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, this could be cool. I'll see if I can find a trailer here in a minute for it. Like I said, I've been skipping most of the trailers. Ubisoft slump. I got some Ubisoft news here. We were talking about how Tencent was wanting to buy them out, and then the slump continues. Ubisoft slump continues. Star Wars Outlaws fails to turn things around. X-Defiant numbers are sliding. And we still don't know where the Sands of Time is. Oh, shit. That's right. They have a Prince of Persia game that's supposed to be coming out.
Oh,
They
yeah,
also did
I never thought
X-Defiant.
about that.
And everybody's already forgotten about Skull and Bones.
What? What was that game?
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, that came and gone so fast.
Well, it was a quadruple A game. It was too advanced for us, guys.
Quadruple A.
They said their fucking words. They said it was a quadruple A game that was free a month after it released. Weirdly, yeah, man, it's not been good for them. And then they've still got Assassin's Creed around the corner. That game will probably not bomb.
I really can't believe that they're still going to release it like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm seeing ads and stuff, but I'm not. It's not in the news as hard as it was. Well, as far as I know, Japan had a lawsuit out against them.
Yeah,
So I
they did.
don't know if that's been resolved yet or not. So yeah, pretty crazy. What the fuck? Why is this in here? I gotta read this. Star Wars Outlaws isn't entirely to blame for Ubisoft's troubles. The company's share price has been falling. Oh, that's right. The stock price of Ubisoft, it's been fucking skydiving.
Can't imagine why.
That's been driven off by years of difficulties, including cancellations, numerous in-development games, struggles to complete high-profile projects, tepid reactions to games that did not manage to release. Mid-cap partners analysis Charles Louis cited X-Defiant and Reuters report as one example of Ubisoft's failing to find an audience. Yeah, and that was a free game too. Following a strong launch driven by positive word of mouth, Planade, I don't know if I'm saying that right, said interest in the game was not held up. X-Defiant's viewership numbers on Twitch have also fallen off dramatically, according to, because everybody's playing Black Ops 6 demo now. Or they went back to Modern Warfare for whatever reason. Here's some of the viewers. 2020 also saw allegations of widespread sexual misconduct and harassment at the company, sparking an investigation and promise of structural shift to address. That's why there's all the women there now. They fired all the men.
Oh, God.
They were wrong. They should have just fired all the women. They fucked up.
We're not going to have a single decent game for the next, 30 years.
So, I saw a picture earlier. I'll try to bring it up. This is the year of flops. Let's see if I can find this. Year of flops. Entertainment. So, of all the shit that came out this year, how many of them were flops? Like, the Skull and Bones flopped, Suicide Squad flopped, Borderlands movie flopped, Doctor Who show flopped.
Wait, they tried to bring back Doctor Who?
Doctor Who, yeah, the new season came out of Doctor Who. So they did a Christmas special. Okay. If you haven't, I don't know if anybody's Doctor Who fans. I used to be.
I used to be a long time ago when I was still back in Cali.
So Christmas special last year, just 2023. They brought back David Tennant.
Yeah.
For like a two or three episode Christmas special.
I loved him as the Doctor.
I did too. But they screwed it up. They
didn't kill him off, did they?
They didn't. Well, of course they kill him off. He's a doctor. He has to be killed off. He transforms into this. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's an African guy, just guy from Africa. Anyway, he's the gay doctor. Literally, that's what he's playing. He's playing a gay doctor. At one point, he dresses up in drag and like twerks or some shit at a dance club, and he's the doctor. That's how he's supposed to save the fucking day. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I've seen reviews of it. I haven't watched the show. It got real weird.
No, I know. I joke to say twerk to save your life, but goddamn,
this was not good. Like, it was real bad, and the viewership numbers went like all the way down, like to like 100,000 people or whatever watched the and like, and then also the actor come out and was like, "Oh, if you don't like the way this directions is going, it's not made for you." Guess what happened? Everybody stopped fucking watching it. It's like, if you don't like it, don't watch our show. And everybody said, bet.
Okay.
And they did.
I always laugh when folks do that. It's like, oh, if you don't like it, don't do it. And then they're all sit there shocked Pikachu face with, oh my God, we're losing money.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like
it's kind of like if you fuck around, you find out.
I mean, did any of y'all happen to see the Minecraft trailer?
Yes. I wanted to talk about that. I talked about it a little bit.
But have you seen where people are trying to now say it's a kids movie? It's just not meant for you. Do y'all? And I'm like, do y'all remember what happened to Sonic when y'all said that?
So, the official Minecraft teaser trailer. I don't have the extension to show dislikes. Apparently, it was at like.
I think it's somewhere around 1 million dislikes.
It was over. It's like 1.4 or 1.5 million dislikes.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty damn impressive.
Let's see where the likes are at.
Yeah, but all the 5-year-olds are gonna like it.
Are they though? I've seen some people saying that their 5-year-olds watching is like, this looks fucking creepy. Have you seen this shit, Dooms?
I didn't see it.
Oh my God.
Holy shit.
Please, I don't want to watch it again.
We're gonna watch it again.
I mean, oh God. No.
They're gonna mute it though.
Oh, thank you.
Because it's got the Beatles and they're playing music and they're gonna fucking.
I love the Beatles though.
So we got.
Mute you.
We got dude, get the hell out of here. So I don't know what this group of people is. You know what I mean? Like, got.
She's in Wednesday.
I
young kid.
Try and say that this is like your average Minecraft player group.
Well, that's weird because there's an adult man playing with children. That's fucked up.
Isn't that Jason
Momoa?
What's his face?
Yeah, that's Jason Momoa.
Jason Momoa.
I didn't know Dora the Explorer was in
I
this.
told everyone he was going to be in this movie, and people were like, "No," and I'm like, "I fucking know he will be."
So we got this black lady. We got Jason Momoa in this pink weird shirt. We got this lady that's I can't tell if she's 13 or 27. Like, I don't know. And then we got a 10-year-old.
She's 13.7.
Got it.
13.7? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, 13.7. She can't choose which one.
So the water looks like the water in Minecraft does on the HD one or whatever.
Yeah, the RTX.
If you just scroll back to this shot right here.
Okay, hold on. No. We already got something major wrong with the shot that you just had it on.
Well, that's forward. So this scrolled back some.
Okay.
So this shot right here does not look bad. You know what I mean? Like,
honestly, didn't they get it? They got in a lot of trouble for this shot, from what I heard, though, because a lot of folks are saying y'all just took the map from come on, Braid. Fortnite.
Fortnite Minecraft? I don't know. I don't know this.
No, basically what they wound up dude wound up explaining in a video. I'll try and send it to you later. I think my brother has it. But it's essentially the same Fortnite map, but it's turned on its side and showed at a different angle.
Interesting.
Okay. But either way, like this shot right here doesn't look bad as far as the movie goes or whatever. I said I don't know the weird.
Stop right there.
Okay.
Right there. Stop. That portal.
Oh yeah.
Is the wrong color.
Oh, you mean the doorway?
Oh my
Why
God,
is
you're
the
right.
portal blue?
So I wonder if they'll explain it because
Purple.
this is how the real world people come into like this from reality to Minecraft reality, so that's why it's blue and not going into the Nether or whatever. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Just playing devil's advocate here. This is a weird fucking face that I stopped. I stopped this on a great weird face. I'm gonna fucking screen cap this shit.
Do it.
Oh, shit. No, fuck. I didn't mean to. Oh, God damn it. So this girl here, like I said, can't tell. 13 or 30. I don't know.
She's actually a werewolf.
Her skin's not glittering. So I was going to say
That's
not
a vampire, not a
That's a
werewolf.
That's what I'm
vampire.
saying is her skin's
That's
not
a
glittering. So
Cullen.
she's not a vampire.
Why? This fucking wind jacket with the rhinestones. I don't.
It is so ugly.
What is this fucking wig too?
Oh my God.
What's this wig?
So why isn't he Steve? That's the biggest question.
Why'd
Could it
they
be a
have
blue
to make
shirt?
the
He's the only one
biggest
tall
guy
enough to be Steve, right?
Yeah. I mean,
well,
think
no,
about
they
it.
had to
Put him
make
in
a
buff-
short, fat guy, Steve.
So
What the
this
fuck is that?
this looks real bad. This is what this is the Sonic thing. They're comparing this to the Sonic live action. This shit right here, this sheep.
They're not wrong.
Yeah, but I can live with it.
No.
Look at the green
No, no, no.
screen.
Fine.
I mean, if they would choose either CGI or real life,
Kids got
that's one thing.
kids got the
Stop having
Tesseract.
fucking both.
Yep.
Kids got the Tesseract.
Don't know why they keep having to do this uncanny valley shit.
Oh
So
shit.
now you got
I'm sorry. I like
these
the way-
piglins. What are these things called?
So
Yeah,
these
piglins.
these are piglins and gas.
Yeah, and they're using gas as fucking balloons.
Yes.
That's-
This wolf looks silly. This wolf looks so silly.
It
Kind of
doesn't
reminds
look
me
like
of a
wolf.
poodle.
Yeah,
You know what?
That's what I was gonna say. It's shaved. Looks like a shaved.
yeah, yeah.
Don't knock it till you try it, man.
All right.
Okay. Now I've got a big thing wrong with this. In just a second. Keep going. This. What in the world is that?
I guess they're buckets.
Yeah,
But
for what it
it-
looks
it-
like, it's chain buckets.
What Minecraft games got that?
Who fucking knows? What Minecraft
Unless it's
game
just to
has a fat
say
Steve?
we can craft anything we want in this.
Craft.
But then you see all the lore stuff behind it, which makes sense.
Right. You got wing shoes back here. Got a pumpkin head.
Feather falling. No, it's the feather falling boots. You've got
Right.
the pumpkins, the rockets. You've got TNT
Yeah, TNT up top. Lanterns.
fences with candles on them. I mean, it's kind of lore accurate back there.
Right, watermelon.
You've got-
I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, the iron buckets, like I don't know, like maybe to carry it around your neck where you can have two of them. I don't know what the fucking purpose of this is. It's kind of weird. Here's the swords.
Well, hopefully it'll.
Look at how detailed
Yeah.
the swords are.
Yeah.
Look at this face. Look at this face. So dumb. He's not even looking at what he hit. This is accurate.
This is kind of
This is accurate.
okay, but it's weird.
I mean, obviously, the weird part, like, these are clearly on a fucking green screen. Like, they're not even hiding this at all. You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
so fucking green screened.
Hi,
Look
Brisket.
at this dumb kid. Poor dumb kid. Steve's lava chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, creeper.
Creeper.
This
Kind of actually.
fucking wig, dude. Jason Momoa and his fucking wig, bro. Like, I cannot. I
They gotta
can't.
smooth
real
out
hair.
that wig.
The fucking bangs and shit, the way it's laid.
Hello, Brisket. What's the matter?
And we got Crack Black.
The
And
man,
Steve.
the myth, the legend.
The something. He's Steve. Okay.
But he's. This is so dumb.
She even says it.
Can.
See, I understand it pissing off Minecraft fans, but for a guy that's like, I'm enjoying this.
So she even says this is so cringe. Right? Like, I don't know, man. Like,
And here's the thing:
it's probably gonna
somebody
be
went
funny.
and did
but the
this
trailer
frame
was
for
fun.
frame, identical, but with the proper Minecraft stuff, and it looks great.
Look at the fucking llama, dude.
Frame for frame, but they used
Not
the
gonna lie,
Minecraft
my
blocking
favorite-
models.
My favorite
And it
part
looks
is the
amazing.
lava. That's like my favorite part of this thing is the lava. Just how little fucks it gives.
Look at that fucking face.
Only a mother could love.
Fucking stupid face.
Yeah, I'll never watch it.
Nope, it's not made for me.
Not made for me.
It's made for the
Momoa
children.
feels like they pulled him out of Vice City. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Like, it's so weird looking.
I'll ask my daughter later. Do you want to see that Minecraft movie? I'll see what she says. We'll see. She saw the trailer.
I don't know. Jack Black, I think we're at Jack Black quota for the decade. I think we're done.
I mean,
we're done. He was in
nobody liked to
Borderlands.
see him in, what was the
Borderlands.
Nobody liked him in the Borderlands, and then nobody likes him as Steve. So
He was in
Stop
fucking
putting-
Mario. He was Bowser.
oh, it's Bowser. Yeah,
What else did he?
Yeah,
He did another one.
That was good, Mario. I like Mario.
Mario was a good one.
I like that one.
I still want to watch that movie. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's so
Jack
good.
Black was good in the Jumanjis also.
I didn't watch any of
Yeah.
those. See,
I like
okay,
the Jumanji.
weirdly, like, I don't know. Jack Black's politics killed him for me. I'm done. I'm done with
Kind
him.
of
He's dead
saved
to
for
me.
me.
He's dead to me.
I'm very disappointed in him, but that's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
You don't like Jack Black, the person. You can still love his character.
that's just it, though. His character is Jack Black because he's played the exact same character since he came on the scene 20 years ago. He has not played anything
School of Rock,
any
it's
deeper.
the same guy.
It's the same. It's Jack Nicholson playing any of his role. It's Sean Connery playing any of his roles. Sean Connery talks with a Scottish
John
accent as he
Wayne.
plays a fucking Spaniard in Highlander. I am a Spaniard
John
and fucking
Wayne.
yeah. Well, John Wayne even was a deeper actor than some of these other people.
I like John Wayne.
The hate for Jack Black is real.
It's not hate. It's disdain.
me
Go back to
sad.
playing. Go back to Tenacious D. Oh wait, you killed that.
You can't.
That's the
because
problem.
you wound up selling out your fucking friend.
Because of his partner opened up his mouth on stage.
But Jack
Yep.
Black gave him the okay.
Yeah, and then Jack Black threw him under the bus the next week.
Like you can't give him the
Actually,
okay
though,
and then
they've
go,
all
oh wow,
they've
that was
all went
bad.
back. All those apologies that came out after the fact, they've all went back and deleted all those apologies.
That's hilarious.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
but see, when I saw that, I was like, people have to understand comedy, like a joke. I understand it was too soon.
I
but at the
totally
same time,
I totally get
It's-
jokes.
they're comedians.
I
They're comedians.
I totally get jokes, dudes. But what I see is these people weren't joking because they don't know what humor is anymore. That's the problem with it. I don't think they were actually joking. I think they were serious. That was my biggest issue with the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if people come out and tell jokes or whatever, and it's actually funny, but these people they were all repeating the same thing. And that's the weird part to me. Like, I don't know. I'm not perfect either. I have a dark sense of humor, and I will joke about some dark shit. But I don't know. It's just weird. And
it
honestly,
just sucks because
yeah,
they're in everyone's eyes. You understand what I mean
Yeah,
by that? Like
yeah. Well, yeah,
someone down the street could be saying something
yeah.
100 times worse,
Right.
And then nobody knows. Right? It's just because
Yep.
they're celebrity status.
Well, it's not just.
It's
It was a viral.
This was a concert in front of people.
It was a.
It was in
It was.
Australia.
Yeah, it was a
I
viral
know,
moment.
but
It was a viral moment on the internet that was a magnifying glass put over it. Like, it could have been a throwaway 2-second line, and that nobody ever reported about, and it just got forgotten. Like, that could have easily that could have happened just as easily. They could have been said and then completely forgotten, except people took it and ran with it, and it blew up. And it was weird. Like I said, it's whatever. I hope they do better. I hope they're fine. But it's just weird. It was like a weird time for me. So okay, I got another article here. We're sadly more layoffs. Microsoft Gaming cut another 650 jobs. So I don't know what the total is this year, but it's been a lot. Like we're probably talking in the 5 to 7,000 range of jobs that's been cut in the gaming industry.
That's painful.
Stop making crap games.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but still, damn.
So where was that other article at? I just saw it. This says games. This is like corporate and support staff. Games won't be affected in this one. There's another article that I was reading that was saying that the layoffs, people weren't going back into games. Let me see if I can find that. What the hell was that?
What do you mean not like going back into games?
So developers that got laid off, they're no longer like searching for game jobs. They're getting out of it, which is sad. That's very sad. I don't know if I can find it now. I thought I clicked it and opened it, but maybe I didn't. Now my nose is starting to plug up.
I got to get going there.
All right, dudes, man. I appreciate you
right.
dropping in. Thank you so
It's
much
good
for
to see
joining
you
us
again, dudes.
again, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Anytime. Yeah, you're welcome back anytime. Like I said. Have a good one, man. All right, that was Dubes. Go check him out. Go follow his channel. Go follow Dubes. Check him out. He's a great dude. He's streaming all the time when he can. All right, so yeah, Dishonored. I can't find the article now. It sucks. I don't know where it went. Blizzard reportedly developing an RPG FPS game with Overwatch 2 product manager. Okay, weird. Astrobot is 2024's highest rated standalone game so far, according to Metacritic. Wouldn't that be Black Myth Wukong? I mean, wouldn't it?
Wouldn't it?
I don't know. According to Metacritic, maybe. Oh, highest rated. It's score. Score of 94 out of 100. Okay, that's what it meant. Not highest sold or whatever. Highest rated. Everybody's loving the Astrobot game, supposedly.
It looks cute.
Yeah. And I said
Looks like nothing I'd ever play. It's definitely not a game for me.
It says it's a 3D platformer or whatever.
Kind of reminds me of what was her name? Eve from Wall-E, the female robot. Eva.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See it. And it's got a lot of nostalgia stuff. Like there's a lot of clips, little quips or whatever from old PlayStation titles where it's got like the monkey from Ape Escape and there's a Leon Kennedy costume or whatever from like Resident Evil and all these different like mix mash PlayStation stuff thrown in there. So it said Bloodborne is in there too, I guess. So yeah, I mean,
yeah, there's a lot of cameo stuff in there.
A lot of cameos type stuff. Yeah, that could be cool.
I personally like it when they do that, or when games do that. They bring in like at least little hints of their old games.
Yeah,
paying homage.
Yeah. It's Kirby bringing back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see. Like, so I know they've announced the Switch 2 is coming out. I think this year or maybe next spring or something like that.
I thought it was next spring.
Yeah, I think maybe it's next spring. But have they announced any? Is there a Mario game coming out with it? Is there going to be any first-party titles coming out with it?
I haven't heard of any titles coming out for it yet, but I haven't been paying the closest attention either.
Yeah.
All I know is that I would really love a new Kirby game.
Oh yeah.
Have they made it like okay? So I think the last Zelda game, the Tears of the Kingdom, didn't do as well as what was the other one? Wind Waker? Whatever. What was the
Breath
of the Wilds? Breath of the Wilds.
Yeah, that.
It didn't do as well as Breath of the Wilds. I
I think
heard.
they're both fantastic.
I didn't play it, that one. I played Breath of the Wild. I didn't play the new one. And then, has there been a new 3D Mario game since, was it Odyssey?
There was I don't know if you could so much call it 3D, but there was the Mario Wonder where you turn into an elephant.
I don't.
Yeah, I didn't.
Look
I
up
didn't pay
look up
attention to that.
Elephant Mario. You'll realize why I have nightmares.
Elephant Mario.
Elephant Mario. I thought for a long time it was fake, and then it wasn't.
Oh my god. What
Oh.
the fuck? What in the
Nope.
furry?
No, this ain't even going down furry, man. I would be okay if this was furry, but we went way past furry. We went into that.
Oh my god, look at this
realm
one.
and we just burned it with fire.
Okay.
Yep. What has been seen cannot be unseen.
Okay.
Now you can all have nightmares with me.
No,
There we go.
I've
I'm not
already-
alone
I hate you.
anymore.
I've already
You're
forgotten about it.
welcome.
It's already been memory hold. Elsie.
I'm fucking dying.
Call of Duty Black Ops 6 won't have campaign early access even if you pre-order.
What?
Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck? Hang on. What the fuck is this title?
Ooh, sounds like it'll be good.
Game industry layoffs not the result of corporate greed, and those affected should drive an Uber.
Oh my
Says
god!
ex-Sony president. Well, you know, that's life. What the fuck?
Damn.
Ex-Sony Computer
I
Entertainment
hope
Europe
you
president
don't have a job anymore. I
Chris
hope you have to drive
Deering
Uber.
does not believe recent layoffs across the games industry have been a result of corporate greed. Instead, workers who have lost their jobs should drive an Uber or go to the beach for a year until unemployment settles.
Oh, wouldn't it be so nice to go to the beach for a year?
Yeah,
Damn, if only we could all do that.
Deering was a guest on the games writer Simon Parkin's podcast My Perfect Console, okay, where the pair discussed game industry layoffs. I don't think it's fair to say that resulting layoffs have been greed, said Deering. I always tried to minimize the speed at which we added staff. I always knew there would be a cycle. I didn't want to end up having the same problem that Sony did in electronics. Deering acknowledged that recent layoffs at Sony included the London studio, but noted, if the money isn't coming from the consumers on the last game, it's going to be hard to justify spending the money on the next game. This is true. He continued, I think it's probably very painful for the managers, but I don't think having a skill in this area of game dev is going to be a lifetime poverty or limitation. It's still where the action is, and it's like the pandemic, but now you're going to have to take a few, figure it out and get through it, drive an Uber or whatever, go off and find a cheap place to live, go to the beach for a year, but keep up with your news and keep up with it, because once you get off the train, it's much harder. Okay, so the title was definitely more shocking, shock value. Reading through it, I actually understand where he's coming from, and let's be honest, some of these game devs that got laid off or whatever should probably just drive Ubers because they probably don't have any fucking business making video games anymore. Considering some of the video games that's came out lately.
It's still a pretty. It's still a pretty rough statement to throw out there.
Well, if you read the context of not the headline or whatever he's saying, like, you know,
Yeah.
try to keep up with it or whatever. Like once this storm has passed, where people start spending more money on games again, and then you could come back. He said, you know, basically, if you read into it a little bit deeper, he's like, if you need to get by, do whatever you can to get by, basically, and then come back when the market's back up again. That's basically what he was trying to say, except it was stated pretty roughly.
Clickbaited, yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked.
Well, that's why I said I enjoy. I react to the headlines and I read into the articles, and then it becomes a whole different reaction. Which is why I normally I don't actually read the articles. I just read the headlines, react to them, and then read through the article. Because, like I said, I get different perspectives. Because you get the shock value of reading the headline of what the headline. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why did they say this? And then you read through it. It's like, oh, that's what it is. And a lot of people don't read through the articles. You know what I mean? They just read the headlines and they get the shock value of the headline, and then they move on with the shock value of the headline. Which is, I guess that's kind of what I've been trying to do on this, is actually read through this shit. More Sony stuff. Satisfactory 1.0 is out now. So the game is actually out now, I guess. I didn't know that. GameStop's core Q2 sales are down 45% as more stores due to close down. Going back to the GameStop thing from earlier. You can sell your PS5 at GameStop, guys. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sony,
and they totally have the money for it.
Sony will soon start selling refurbished PS5 consoles. Oof. You guys want to watch this Nightmare Operator trailer?
No. Mm-mm.
You don't want to watch it?
I'm good.
You sure?
Nope, I'm good.
All right.
Positive.
Black Myth Wukong still averaging 1 million players 3 weeks after launch. Not me, though.
Oh, you said you wanted to check out on your daily check on that one game.
Dustborn?
Yeah.
We'll look at Dustborn.
That was something you said you wanted to check in, because I noticed you said with the Wukong thing, just made me think of it.
Yeah. Steam charts. Dustborn. Guys. 11 people playing as of 2 hours ago.
Nice.
12 people in the last 24 hours.
That's still in double digits. Woo!
Almost.
All-time peak is 76.
76. Holding strong. 76 all-time peak. Somebody posted like 1 minute after Lollipop Chainsaw Repop is out officially right now. That was what I wanted to bring up. That's because nobody's talking about it. IGN refuses to review it. There's been a lot of hubbub on YouTube from people like,
I want to play.
Nobody wants to play this. Nobody wants to review this game. But
fuck you, I'll review it.
Lollipop Chainsaw had more players in the first minute than than Concord did in its whole run. That's what it was, because Concord was like 1,000 people or whatever peak.
Wow.
Dude, the original Lollipop Chainsaw was amazing. I can't believe that they're not going to talk about it.
Well, so everybody's still pissy because of fan service or whatever. So
well, they can all suck a dick at this point. God damn it, I want some fucking fan service.
That's what
I enjoy having her decapitated boyfriend zombie head on her ass.
All of the games that have sold really well this year have been anti-DEI. Like Black Myth Wukong was anti-DEI in a way that like they just told a story around the character and around the world, like around this mythical legend or whatever of Wukong. That's what they told us. They didn't tell it about how he was the only brown monkey in this whatever region or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't tell that shit story. Because every story that they've tried to tell like that this year has flopped so fucking hard. Now, Stellar Blade sold a shit ton of copies. First Ascendant made a shit ton of money. Because all these games were like, oh, look at our pretty women and like pretty, like aesthetically pleasing things instead of like frumpy girl boss or whatever. That clearly you don't want to hang out or talk to this woman. Like the main character of Dustborn, like if you met this person in real life on the street, you would not want to talk to this woman. Like you just wouldn't.
No.
You're like, oh, you're a real. You just profile not because she's black. You just go, she's a bitch, and then you walk past. You're like, this is red flags. Just walk away.
You don't have to be any specific gender, color, or species to be a bitch.
You can save 10% right now. On Lollipop Chainsaw Repop.
Yep, I'm looking at the Steam thing.
$40.49.
I have no money.
There you go, Twitch chat. Save your $10 now, or 10% now. Save $4.
Yeah, 12 hours ago. Lollipop Chainsaw Repop for the Nintendo Switch.
Fuck yeah!
Actually, playing through... I'm going to pull up the trailer, because...
I love Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh, we got Arkansas. What the fuck? Why is this ad here? Fuck out of here. Targeted ads gonna dox me.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I mean, I live in Arkansas.
Oh, it's beautiful. They really just recolored everything. Yay!
Clicked the wrong thing. Lollipop, chainsaw, repop. That's what I wanted.
That's exactly right, Hellcrest.
All right, we've
It's
got
time to become just like Sensei.
we've got a comparison video right here. Come on, fucking go full screen, you motherfucker, dude. I don't know why this shit.
No. I might play the original just because it was fun. And I can't afford the new one.
Just want the volume. Like, why is the volume like?
I can't hear anything, so it's fine.
Did I have the sound on?
It's
You have
super,
it on,
super
but
low.
it's not on.
I mean, I'm okay with you leaving it on this screen right here for a while. I'm. You want to talk about perfectly paused? Oh, it gets even better, and you ruined it.
Got
There
it.
we go.
I got it.
Money
Screenshots.
Money. No, wait.
So there was a trophy for trying to peek up her skirt. I think in the game, like that was one of
It
the.
was.
trophies.
It was really fucking hard to get that achievement too. Because anytime you start tilting the camera down, she will actively turn to you and be like, pervert.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, let me give it I just want the achievement. You had to basically do it whenever you were jumping over something. You had to like quickly turn your camera so that way you could try and get that achievement. It's a pain in the ass.
Wow.
Yeah, she just carries around a chainsaw in her cheerleader bag.
Well, I mean, after a while, you carry your boyfriend's severed head on your hip.
Look at this fucking magical girl sequence here. Let's go.
Fuck yeah! Oh my god, it is so pretty. I'm so happy that all they did was recolor it. This is what remakes are supposed to be.
So this is a girl boss I can get behind.
By the way, there's actually a baby in that carriage. Oh god, this just makes me want to play it again. I have my Xbox here somewhere.
So yeah, it definitely looks cleaner.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Really
That
pretty.
screenshot looks way better.
Oh my god, I want to play this. I want to collect all the suits again.
Outfits? Let's go. I like outfits.
Oh yeah, they got all sorts of outfits. One of the ones that I used to wear all the time was from Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
It's the chick in like the white bodysuit.
Right,
They
right.
had like the red circles on her titties.
Man, that show ended after 12 episodes.
Most
Sadly.
good shows end after way too short
They
episodes.
never finished it. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go, team.
Yeah.
Ah, sparkle hunting.
Dude, this looks stupid as hell. Like, I kind of want to play this. I never did play
I
it.
so recommended. I recommend it so fucking hard. I was in high school when I first played this game, okay? It has never left my memory.
It lives rent free.
It lives rent-free all the fucking time. That and the fact that the fucking music is bopping.
Cool.
So the point of it is just run around and cut stuff with a chainsaw?
Killing zombies, bro.
Yeah. You literally
Okay.
just run around, cut things with a chainsaw. That is the only weapon you really get, besides like kicking things. And I mean, one of my favorite fucking boss battles, you had to shoot decapitated heads with your chainsaw into a fucking basketball hoop. You had to do like 30 because this guy's in the background going, I'll blow you up if you don't.
So, let me see. I was trying to find, I guess, is it Kotaku that did it? Yeah, there's like a Kotaku article. can't spell Kotaku. Kotaku. Lolly. Trying to find. This is August 6th. Like, I'm trying to find something that came out today. It says it's uncensored, but I don't know what's uncensored about it.
It's got harmful language, Uwu.
Guess so.
Oh.
It might hurt your fifis.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, these people, man, I don't know. IGN and others refuse to review Lollipop Chainsaw Repop as gamers praise it.
Pussies.
Defeat the male gaze. Woke Games Media refuses to review Lollipop Chainsaw Repop. Yeah, I get a lot of this shit. Well, here's a Lollipop Chainsaw Repop, the first 13 minutes of gameplay on IGN, so... All right. Alrighty. Let's flip over to... I have... yeah. I think that's pretty much through all the articles that I'd found of anything of any use to talk about.
Nice.
Tales of the Shire, a Lord of the Rings game, is getting a Hobbit Day showcase. The fuck? EU cracks down on gaming giants for sneaky spending schemes. V Rising, Steam free weekend. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle. It's a free game. Even adjusted for inflation, PS5 Pro is Sony's third most expensive console ever. Japan gets price gouged even more.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'd seen that.
Sounds about right.
Jeff Keighley had put out this thing about the adjusted for inflation numbers or whatever. PS1 would be $616 adjusted for inflation. PS2 $542. PS3 $781. PS3 60 gig model $600. That's right, $600 fucking dollars for the 60 gig PS3 model. $937 adjusted for inflation. PS4 $400. $540. Okay.
I remember buying day one PlayStation 4.
How do these people adjust for inflation? So you go back to 2000. I know, but look, you go back to 2000, and the PS2 was $300. It would be $542 adjusted for inflation, right?
Mm.
Then you go to 2013 with the release of PS4 is $400, but it'd only be $540 adjusted. Now, how the fuck does that work? How the fuck does this one come up more in the 13 years? So a $300 console would be $542 today, and a $400 console would be $540 today as well.
Because of how the dollar spends, I believe, is how the calculations run on it.
It's fucking weird to me. It seems stupid.
I mean, I can check on one and we'll see.
So these are the people trying to so the PS5 Slim no disk drive. The PS5 with disk drive would be $604 adjusted for inflation.
What was the year the place? Okay, which one are we doing? We're doing the $400.
PS4 2013.
Okay, 2013 to August 2024. That would be $546 according to the databls.gov.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
So it's a government website, and then you said it was $300 on the PlayStation 1.
PlayStation 2.
Which was 2003?
2000.
2000. Jeez, okay, I'm older than that. Okay. All right. Yeah, $5.59 according to the government website.
So this is them trying to justify. So $300 console in '95 for the PS1 would be $616 now. $300 console in 2000 would be $542 now. A $500 would be in 2006 would be $781. $600 in 2006 would be $937. They're trying to justify their $700 console right now. So next year it will be after inflation $1,400. With the way inflation's going, I don't know, man. Like they're trying to justify this shit, but yeah, that seems real stupid.
It's hard to go back and do that, I think, and look at stuff from that way because the dollar went different and times were different. We had everything was cheaper though then.
Yeah.
So that 300 still hurt because you were buying
Right.
gas at less than $1.
Well, I guess in 2000 you were, yes, technically, because gas didn't really start spiking until after September 11th. Really.
Yeah. And that's when it started going up to $1. I remember hearing my parents talk about it's going to $2 a gallon and freaking out about it.
Yep.
I remember my mom doing the same thing when I was young.
I remember during Hurricane Katrina paying $9 for gas for a gallon.
So you got to think about this. September 11th was 2 days after my 16th birthday.
Yep.
So I didn't get to cruise around very much because gas went up.
No. Yep.
Of course, it went back down to, there was official, but I remember when you could go and I could spend $5 and run around all weekend on $5, 5 gallons of gas. You know what I mean? Like I could run around on that for a while. So it's just crazy now.
I remember when $5 used to actually be
about. I used to get a hot dog for a quarter at the thing, and you're like, what?
I remember when 20-ounce sodas used to be $1.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So I smoked for years. I started smoking when I was 16, 17 years old. I quit a couple years ago. But when I was 16, 17, running around, I could buy a pack of cigarettes, a 20-ounce soda for under $5, and then put the rest of it in gas. And that's, I can run around on $10 or whatever. I can't.
Yeah.
And so when I quit smoking last year, a 20-ounce soda and a pack of cigarettes cost me $10.
Wow.
Pack of cigarettes was like almost it was over $8 a pack at the time.
Wow.
Which is one of the reasons why I was like, fuck this, I'm out.
Save some money.
Yeah. Saved a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
I found that article from Aftermath.
Awesome.
Video game developers are leaving the industry and doing something else, anything else. From line cooks to bike repairs, people that used to be in video game developers are being forced to try something new. Learn to code, fuckers.
If anything, I hope they find something that they like to do other than what they're.
I hoped that they would just go to making their own shit, but apparently they don't have the ones that have the drive and the will do that. The ones that graduated college and walked into this shit or whatever, were some kind of fucking social media manager or what the fuck, they're not going to because they've never had an original thought in their whole brain.
You've seen that little spoof funny about the original thought, and it just causes their brain to blow up, right?
No.
Oh, I'm gonna have to find that and send it to you. They have one original thought, and it's so original that it ends up killing him and anyone else who thinks about it.
Oh shit. I'm currently doing a state-sponsored web development program for unemployed people, which is about 630 hours and is basically a condensed full-stack web developer course aimed at developing web apps like storefronts, managing employer database. I want to pair it up with a 2-year program of the same type, but I'm reading down, but like, you know, a lot of these people went to college for game design, and then didn't get in because that's what happens a lot of the times.
Especially when you go into a flooded market.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
One of my best friends was literally like, I want to be a lawyer. And he was waiting tables at the time. And a lawyer told him, he says, no, you don't. He says, you're going to go to school. You're going to get that law school debt. And he says, you're going to be working a job probably at a desk, making less than you're making here at this restaurant, trying to pay off the school debt. You don't want to be a lawyer. And he went and became a cop.
Yep. The hit Sony is
Okay.
committing
You're right, Hellcrest.
of the Xbox mistake. People don't care about how good the grass looks. We live in the FPS 60 FPS era, and these companies are missing the mark. They still use The Last of Us because of the effing grass. One more reason I hate the franchise. Yeah, I mean that's the bad thing too, because so Sony, and the reason why I say Sony L's now is because when Sony moved their leadership to California in 2016, every game since that has come out since 2016, since that move, has been way worse than their predecessor. So
They lost their goddamn minds.
Like the California virus.
Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us, all these games, all the first games came out, and everybody's like, these are so great, so good, so so much praise for these games. The only one that I'll say that they released first party wise that did not really disappoint was Ghost of Tsushima, and it was overall praised because they told like an actual accurate, to the history of that region and stuff like that. Like the people of Tsushima have even like gave them like honorary citizenship or honorary some kind of award or whatever, because they were so accurate to what had actually happened in on Tsushima, and they gave it so much respect and whatever. Which is why the Assassin's Creed Shadows game is going to get fucked, because they didn't give the respect. You show them no honor, and they don't. So, yeah, pretty much everything. All the sequels that came out after they all came out after 2016, and they all had even more DEI nonsense, even more this or that in it, and they all were progressively worse than the originals. Horizon Zero Dawn 2, whatever, that Forbidden West or whatever the fuck, was not as praised as highly. God of War the second God of War Ragnarok had its criticisms because at some point in time they make like Kratos cry or some shit. Like, why? Why? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. We'll see what happens. Spider-Man 2 story was a mess. They said it's still a fun game to play, but the story itself was a mess. Like, it just didn't write it very good. The Last of Us 2, where they kill off the main character at the very beginning, and then you go on this weird revenge quest, and then don't actually ever get revenge for some reason. You know what I mean? And,
Weird.
And Neil Druckmann was fucking proud of that shit for whatever reason. Like, I don't know.
I think they wound up playing it off as she fell in love with the person who killed him, and I'm sitting there going, no.
So yeah, a lot of game dev career changes are actually really difficult because a lot of disciplines are super specialized to games. Yeah, I mean you gotta work with what you can. Like I said, if you're driven and you like games and you don't work at a game design, to me, like I said, right now seems like the easiest time in all of history to be able to make your own game with the resources that are out there. Steam being the biggest resource to be able to actually publish your game now without having to go through a major developer. You can just go through Steam. You can. Unreal. I think what's the other one? It's Unreal and Unity.
Amazon's got one.
Well, Unity, like the game engines.
Yeah. But Amazon's got one.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
I know that Unreal 5, you can go and download Unreal 5 like right now.
Yeah.
And it's free. and it's free up until like, so if you use their engine and you make like, once you hit like a threshold of money,
I think it's $1 million.
yeah, I think so. I think it's $1 million. So like if you sold a game and it made $1 million, that's when you start paying royalties for using that engine. Other than that, you can just use the Unreal 5 engine. You can just use it. You use assets or whatever. You may have to pay for other assets or this or that, but like the actual engine itself, you can just use it for free.
And that's great.
Yeah, I think Unity,
one of the best gaming engines out there.
and I think Unity's the same way. Like honestly, like I know they got into some hot water about some of their stuff after the fact. Yeah, wanting to like
walk that back real.
Right. So, like I said, if they had to drive to make a game and original thoughts or whatever, then do it. Like really, I don't know what's stopping them.
I'd like to see Ape Escape 3. Just saying.
Hey, Maid, I think I'm gonna have to bounce.
Okay, yeah, we're about at time anyway. I was gonna flip through some game trailers, but I don't see much.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I hope you
feel
better.
Feel much better. Go get some Theraflu in you. Sweat it out.
I'm tired of sweating.
Bye-bye. Feel better. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Nightingale, thank you for swinging in. Yeah, we're going to probably go ahead and call it.
Oh
my God, there's a game called Project Leet. Sorry, I just...
Leet?
Yeah, Leet. L33T.
Oh,
God. It was from 6 months ago, so it's old news. Yeah, thanks for joining me. Oh, Nemo saying bye. Thanks for joining me. Episode 39. We got episode 40.
Yeah.
I wanted to bring this up to Nemo. I wanted to bring it up to Dubes too. So, Halloween falls on a Thursday this year. I just looked. 31st falls on a Thursday. I wanted to do a Halloween stream. I plan on dressing up as J. Jonah Jameson from the Spider-Man movies. From the meme, basically, the gif of him laughing.
Okay.
That's what I want. So I'm going to try to be J. Jonah Jameson between now and then. Do a Halloween podcast. So I'm going to set that in the works for now. We've got like 5-6 weeks out before that happens.
Yeah.
So we'll get it figured out. But yeah, thank you for joining in. Anybody that hasn't followed Nightingale, go follow Nightingale. He's currently playing Warframe. He streams in the mornings.
Well, there you are. Sub-tab. Throw your sub over here.
Don't sub to me. Don't sub to me. I want no more subs. I want to unmonetize myself from Twitch. What do you want, Ajax? Do you want to go outside? My dog wants to go outside. Yeah, I haven't decided about the Twitch or YouTube or what I want to do there. I don't know, man. I've been trying to do the Sunrise Drive. I've got a couple of them recorded. I just need to upload them. But I get home and I just play Metal Gear Solid and I forget to upload them.
But I mean, it sounds like it's working out better for you.
Yeah, I'll let you listen to some of them. This new Bluetooth headset I got that seems to cut out a bunch of the road noise. There's still some, but it's not near as bad.
Cool.
So we'll see what happens. I've been looking at different ones. Like I may actually buy the Samsung earbuds, the Galaxy Buds or whatever the hell they are.
Yeah.
The new ones supposedly working with these new phones. It's like active, adaptive noise cancellation or whatever. But they're like $300, and I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $300 on.
Start to go fund me, OnlyFans, something. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Yes. But yeah, man, thank you for joining me. I know it's late for you. You got to go to bed so you can get up and stream in the morning. Best of luck. Everybody go check out Nightingale's stream. Follow me on all the things, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. I'm going to be trying to put up more YouTube videos. I got to think of more YouTube videos to put up. But, yeah. Yeah, salutes to everybody, 07s. And we will catch you all next week. Next Thursday at 7. See y'all.
See ya.
Finally end